As I turned the key in the knob of my old house, the door flew open, a man grabbed me by the shirt and threw me up against the wall. That day, life shook me to my core. I don't know what brought you here today. I don't know what challenges you're going through in your life. It's unlikely that I will tell you anything today that you haven't been told before. I'm here today to shake you up. With my stories and my experience, I want to shake you. With my stories and experience, I hope to shake you, I hope to shake you so you can hear, really hear, the things that you need to make radical, amazing changes in your life. As my body and my breath caught up to the situation, I knew that it was Chris that had grabbed me. I had lived in that house for only 3 months, and as he screamed profanity and held me against the wall, I knew what he wanted. I almost laughed at the absurdity. He wanted me to pay. I had been paying since the day I moved in. I had been paying for the lights, for the water, and for the rent. Because if I didn't pay, no one paid. And I wanted electricity and light. I wanted electricity and water, so I paid. I'm sure he was surprised waking up that morning when I had moved out in the dead of night. And I honestly had just stopped by to drop off my keys and collect some old mail. I didn't think anyone would be home, but they were. And isn't life like that? We're humming along, doing errands, and bam, life happens. Bam, divorce. Bam, having a child. Bam, getting a promotion. Bam, getting fired. All the things that happen in our life are not bad. But for me, I don't know about you, but for me, change is hard no matter what flavor it comes in. Today, I want to give you the tools to help make change manageable in your life. For me, I use these tools every single day. In my family, with my friends, with my children. I can set boundaries without being cold and uncaring. I can help my family and my friends and even my colleagues without totally losing myself. I'm going to teach you how to do that too. I looked at Paul that day. Whoa, no. I looked at Paul that day and I said, Paul, I'm going to live without regret. To which Paul responded, how are you going to do that? We were about to be seniors in high school. And I was telling Paul how I planned to live my life. I was going to the Big Ten. I had big dreams. Paul, it turns out, may have been more of a realist. I don't know what else happened that night. We likely drove around a lot, watched Wayne's World. We were from a very small town. But in his questioning of me, Paul had cemented that idea in my head, and it became my mantra for over a decade. Live without regret. I turned to Paul and I said, Paul, I am going to live without regret by only making good decisions. I am not going to get pregnant in high school. I'm going to go to college. You're fine. I'm not going to get pregnant in high school. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to go to med school. And I am going to live my life right. And most of all, Paul, I'm going to live without regret.